why am I suffering and other people are not? Hey, hello. My name is Augustus and welcome to my channel. I learn about social barriers and norms to help people become their true self in life. So if you like my videos, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and you will see more of this face coming to your screen. So, which is nice. I mean, I like it. So hopefully you like it too. Today we're talking about being socially inept. I mean, this is something I've personally experienced in terms of just me walking around, not having a single person to talk to, not knowing where to start. It's very frustrating because you just literally look around and you're like, how come everyone else has it together? Where do they learn this thing? Because I obviously missed a whole chunk and I have to learn everything from scratch because no one really goes around and teaches these kind of things. You just have to go and pick it up. There was no class in school for teaching social stuff because these are things that are just natural and they change from environment to environment. So where exactly do you start? Because I want a regular social life. How do I get it? So today I'm actually going to be giving you concepts that you want to understand before you apply. A lot of times people want tips, tricks, tactics, and those things are honestly not better than a change in your mentality. Because like tricks, you just keep on doing tricks and people will know that they're tricks. But when you haven't changed inside, people can understand that. And they will see it and they will treat you like they always treated you. So you want an internal change, something that's long lasting. So the first one I have for you today is understanding that your biggest hurdle is your comfort. Like personally, I can't tell you how many people that have reached out to me, asked for my help, and I help them as best as I can, and then they just ghost on me. Like, it's because when things get hard, you have to pull through. When you are scared, when you're afraid, frustrated, it's easy to go back in your room and just not do anything, not see people, not want to talk to people. It's really easy to go back to your own little shell when you open up and you feel vulnerable and no one's receiving you. It's easy to do all those things. It's easy to disappear. It's easy to back off. But it's hard, courageous, and growing for you to get out there and to be able to change your life. So your biggest hurdle isn't tactics, it's your comfort level. You have to understand that to do something that's different, to become someone that is better than your current self, you have to do things that are uncomfortable. You have to actively take that step outside. The second tip that I have for you is learn social skills to be yourself and not to fit in. Like for me in the past, there's times when I learned social skills to try to get people to like me or to kind of do things in the right way. Like there was a times when I gave out pieces of paper to get people to like me. I know it sounds incredibly dumb, but I was like, oh shoot, if I gave out paper, maybe people will like me. But of course, as soon as the paper stopped, people stopped talking to me and that was it. Like, don't learn small social tricks and tips so you can get people to like you. Social skills is a way for you to communicate. So use that as a way to develop yourself and communicate the real you to other people. Don't learn it to be nice, super nice to everyone so everyone could be like, oh wow, this person's so cool. Don't do that. Learn it so that you can be actively expressing who you are and be unapologetic about it because you're worth it. The third tip I have for you when you're just starting is you have to believe in yourself. you have to genuinely believe that you are a likable person. Because, like, if you don't like yourself, people can see it. Like, I'm just going around saying, man, my day sucks. Man, I shouldn't have said that. Dude, that's really bad. Why did I say that? Like, you hear, like, all these different, like, complaints and, like, self-bashing, self-hate. Like, all these things are going to be your own hurdle in trying to pursue a social life. Like, you basically stop yourself dead on your own tracks before you even getting to the point of talking to people. Like, you basically stopped and kicked yourself. So what I want you to do is really believe that you are capable and you are deserving of friendships, that people will like you, that you assume that people will actually want to talk to you. Like, you have to believe that inside, even if you feel like you don't, even feel like an imposter, you feel like it'll never work. You have to start changing your thought process right now. Like, it doesn't matter if you feel like a fake, you choose to believe and make that a habit and understand that you're someone that is capable of making friends. Now, the last concept I want to talk about is the world is not as scary as you think. Like, to be honest, it's really easy to go online and seeing all these news about how people are just so horrible. Like, there's so many bad things going on in the world, and like, shoot, I'm not like that. Like, why are there people doing all these bad things, and some of them are doing weird, obnoxious, rude things, and they're getting popular. So why am I suffering and other people are not? Like, you have to understand that this world is actually not like that. Because when we're alone and by ourselves, our imagination goes wild. And you have to really learn to manage that. The more we isolate and distance ourselves, the more we project our assumptions onto other people. And what we really want to do is keep that in check. But the thing that I want to mention with this is that the more you feed your fears, the worse it becomes. Like, imagination can go absolutely crazy. So you don't want to keep on feeding that fear and wanting that fear to stay. Like, we don't want that. So if you want to actually change, then you have to understand and start believing that the world is actually not as bad. Because, like, coming from a place where I have been able to come out of that and go on to the other side, you will see on the other side of fear that's actually not as bad. Like, I understand, like, being rejected countless of times, it feels like there's no hope, that it's like full of despair, like, shoot, is this thing ever gonna work out? And every time you like feel like you put in everything and it still doesn't work out, it's so discouraging. You're just like, shoot, I want to give up. Like, trust me that when you get to the other side of fear, you'll learn to manage what fear is like, not being afraid of fear, but also learn that on the other side, it's actually not that bad. So you have to start believing that to change, so you're not constantly pulling yourself away from every single thing possible, because that is not a recipe if you want to grow socially. So that is all the tips I have for you this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. That was a lot of different perspective, but what kind of things are you thinking about when you listen to this? Yeah, stay strong, stay healthy, keep on going. Let me know what you guys think, and I will talk to you guys next time. Take care. You know, how am I still messing this up after like 200 something episodes of doing the exact same things? How am I still messing up? It's absolutely horrible, but shoot. Oh my goodness.